Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Vicky, and this is Dragonfish Tarot. So, welcome to my channel, guys. How is everybody doing? I know I didn't do my readings last week. I'm very sorry. I'm busy. I have a lot on my plate, and I'll put it that way. But I need to do these. I know. And we're leaving, so I'll have to do them on the road. We'll see what happens. See how this will work. Uh-oh. They all failed. So that's interesting. And then these fell. Ooh, okay. So you're feeling a little lonely there, Gemini. Sorry, this is for Gemini for the next week until November 3rd. Let's get this going. Uh-oh. All right. What's going on with Gemini? So this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising. So you're not making a decision at all. I'll just put this here. That's too many. Oh, that's it, huh? So you're not doing anything because this came out like this. You're not doing anything, Gemini. Interesting. Whew. Okay, so your love of money. Look, a cycle has ended, right? A cycle of something has ended. I want to say, wow, past love, maybe. But now you've got this King of Pentacles and the King of Cups in your past. It's just kind of interesting. So your love of money is not good. I mean, for me, there's nothing wrong with it. It's when you put it above everything else, it becomes an issue. So I'm going to put this back. But this is, in reverse, this is, you're not, I mean, either, it doesn't matter. Like, it's telling me that you're not making a decision, that you need to make a decision. And you need to kind of rest on that decision, right? So, so you either have to compromise. Maybe there is no compromise. It is what it is, right? I think you need to kind of retreat a little bit. I think there's too much thinking going on, but you're a Gemini, so you do that a lot. It's just kind of interesting that in your energy is the King of Cups. You're trying to be supportive to the people around you. You're trying to lend, empathy. You're trying to be a good leader in your house, Gemini, but it's just not. When I see this in reverse, it's just a sign to tell me that you're not wanting to compromise. There's no decision that has to be made. It's your way or the highway, basically. So you're just having to kind of, I don't know, let's get some wisdom cards out there. How about that? I might end up pulling more tarot just to get a little bit more in depth of this, because it's just not, usually you're very talkative, Gemini. I'll put it that way. You're not very talkative right now. So let's get some wisdom cards, and I might pull some more for Gemini, please. Soulmates almost came out. Thinker. It says thinker. That's all you got. Yeah, you just need to think about this. About, I want to say that you're perfectly good with these two, like you're the King of Cups and you're the King of Pentacles. So you're coming from a place of leadership, okay? And that's what that tells us. You're practical, you're wise, you're emotionally stable, very supportive, you're very tolerant. I think there's a decision that had to be made that you can't possibly make because it has a lot to do with home life and you don't want to mess that up. It's becoming, it has something to do with your past, so that's for sure. And it's making itself an issue right now. I really want to get more into this. Let me, excuse me. Let's go a little bit deeper in this, okay? I'm going to do a deep dive in this. A little bit more for Gemini, please. Okay. Did you lose somebody close to you, or you're tired of things and you're worried that you're going to lose someone close to you? Because you're feeling burdened by it, by whatever this Five of Cups and whatever you're mourning over here. It's been a burden and you don't know how to, I'm going to say quantify. For some reason, that name is stuck in my head. You don't want to quantify what's really going on here because you'd rather just be like that woman sitting there with a blindfold on. Because if you do, it'll start arguments. And you may end up getting a divorce. Or it could mean that there's just, you're feeling like you're really right about this, like something's going on. There's going to be truth that comes out. There's going to be some truth that comes out from this, right? The Ace of Swords with Justice, there'll be some truth. But there's going to be a battle. This is a huge burden for you, Gemini. But you don't want to give up the ghost yet. You're still very much looking at these 3 empty cups instead of, what good in your life there is. Like, you're a really great leader, Gemini. You're compassionate. You're kind. You're caring. There's a lot of empathy, maybe too much tolerance for things that you really need to kind of sit back and think about this, right? You really need to kind of, yeah, there it is. I just remembered. You need to think about it. I think it'll come to you, though. I think it'll be like something like a new idea that'll give you mental clarity about all this. So it will avoid maybe the fights, but there's still going to be fights. Whoever you're dealing with on this, I don't think they're willing to bend. But if you don't bend, you break. So unfortunately, you have to make a decision. It's just you're not in a position to make a decision, but that Two of Swords, I almost said swans. The Two of Swords wouldn't be here if it wasn't that you didn't have to make a decision. It came in reverse because you don't want to. You want nothing to do with this decision, but you have to make it. You have to, Gemini. I hope this helps. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to listen. I really appreciate it. You guys have a good one. Bye-bye.